Working as intended.
What did I do 2 episodes ago? Upgrade Draconic Armor. What did I do last episode? Upgrade Draconic Armor. What am I doing this episode? Upgrading Draconic Armor.
And I'm gonna be making an electric fence.
Yay, more pointless stuff?
Hey, it looks funny. I have to find some way to zap all my power. I didn't think poop power would make this much, but then again, I just keep making extra thingies to use more poop.
Alright, game, load all this stuff. Alright, so what did I need to upgrade? Let's see, there's a bunch of aura capacity, there's shield capacity, basic. So I need to upgrade my shield capacity. Okay. It's been a bit, so I can't remember. Shield recovery. Anything have shield recovery yet? Nope. I guess this is what I'm starting off with.
I still need to make that thingy that picks stuff up. Magnet.
The dislocator?
I'll just make it easier for all my... when I'm killing millions of mobs.
Woohoo! Look at all this upgrading. I had stuff already set up in the infusers. That's what word I was looking for. So now I'm just draining my power. Okay, so now I've got basic shield on them. What is that? Shield recovery. So now I need next shield. Which is nether stars. Nether stars.
I need more Tesla coils.
And then guess I could do 6. I think it takes these cores. And emeralds. Aha! I'm doing it! We're getting upgraded Draconic Armor.
What's up?
Well, at least I am, you're not.
I got better armor than I would have made myself regardless already.
Because you're slow and inefficient.
Yes.
Good, if you said no, I would have slapped you. Alright, so my armor is going to be amazing. It's too bad my personality or my skills otherwise won't be.
That's putting it lightly. But it'll be efficient.
Yep, alright, so now something needs shield capacity. And that would be this. And my helmet. Oh, that's right, I also need a shitload of the orange cores. Did I make them already? I can't remember.
I don't know.
You wouldn't know either, because you're not watching me make stuff.
You know, I'm busy making really stupid things.
Alright, so I have... Yeah, okay, so I just need to upgrade to Draconic, which takes 6 orange core. Core what? Oh yeah, I did make them. I heard an Enderman.
There's a bunch.
Your face is a bunch. Alright, so... Shouldn't have put my armor back on. This one needs it. Shield capacity, so... Boots as well. It's like, why is it slowing down? It can't be a limit in power. Pretty sure I made it so that its output can be pretty much unlimited. Alright, and after that, just need shield recovery. And then my armor will be as buff as possible. Done. Yep, all that power. So another thing, I should post some things on Tales of Retail, because I worked in retail for 8 years. And I can always come up with think about stories. Oh, I think I told this about the dumpster diving black dude.
Oh, jeez.
So there was this random African American was dumpster diving, and we have a rule there. It's just like this private property, go away. So I told him to leave, right? But I told him to he was in the dumpster, and I told him to leave right as I was throwing the garbage. And as I'm throwing the garbage in, he it was you know the heavy garbage bags, right? It's heavy shit, and you have to actually throw it up into the garbage bin where we were at. Like there wasn't any way to get it up besides just tossing it in. So generally things like the grease buckets from delis were really heavy, so they only put the grease bucket in the bag and then it was launched up. But the bags I had were pretty heavy, and he's sitting there and he's like, oh, is that heavy? And he started calling me the C word for Chinese people and the J word for Japanese people. Just in this really stupid voice. He's like, oh, is it too heavy for you, J word? Is it too heavy for you, J? Come on, C, let's see. It was like, because I guess he was pissed that I told him that, take a hike.
Yeah.
So he's sitting there, right? And I just ignored him. I threw the garbage in, and then I went over to the. So the dumpster was behind the big steel loading bay door.
Yeah.
So I closed the door, and it was a big sliding door. But then I opened it up, and I said back to him the N word in the same type of voice. Just as counter racism. And then I closed it and locked the steel door, and he flipped his shit and started banging on the steel door and screaming and stuff like that.
Yep.
And he sat there screaming for about I don't know, maybe a couple minutes, and then he just took off. It was pretty funny. How many nether stars do I have? 51. That's not a lot. Wee withers.
Dang it.
What? I mean, I needed more nether stars.
Ow.
I think I used like 200 nether stars upgrading my armor. I like when people came in at the grocery store and would want refunds without the receipt. It's like, LOL, no! I had one guy. So there's the regular, margarine, right? There's Imperial and there's Imperial margarine, and there's another larger brand, cheaper brand. And then one of the more premium is Basel. Basel is like double the price of the other ones. And this guy came in with like a 3/4 used Imperial tub. He's like, yeah, no, this stuff was bad, so I want a full refund. And I'm like, oh, you have a receipt? He's like, no, I don't, but I bought it here. Everybody here knows me. I'm like, well, I don't. And like, we're like, really? Like, is that what you're going with? So then he's like, yeah, it's like, I expect you to replace it. It's like, I'll just take this like 4-liter tub of base cell. I'm just like, that's like 6 times the price of the one you took. I don't think so. Like, no, I'm not refunding it. No, I am not giving you any base cell. And he flips his shit, saying that like, oh, all these stores would do. So I said, oh, let's just step outside and handle it here, so we're not in the customer's way. So I took him outside the front of the store, and that's where he kept on complaining. I'm just like, oh, and I pointed up to the sign of the store, right? And he's like, what is it? And I'm just like, you see that? That's not, X store that he was talking about. Like, so I'm not gonna do that. It's like, take a hike.
Not even the right store.
Well, no, he was just trying to scam us, but like, he was saying like, our competitors would do this, our competitors would do that. I'm like, yeah, we're not the competitor, X competitors. Like, we're not gonna do that, so take a hike. Idiot. Alright, armor needs RF capacity now. At least I have plenty of Awakened Draconium. Alright, so now I need core what? I need for these. I need 4 cores per, and I need 4 of these, so 16. Oh, out of Draconium. Or no, wait, out of core. Regular core.
Uh-oh, I'm out of lead.
Always make lead seed. I have a spot for lead seeds, but I never actually used it. It's like stuff I'm never going to use. Lead.
It's tier 3.
You know how they always say customer's always right?
Yeah.
At least I had a boss that never said that. He always said the customer can be wrong.
Well, I mean, yeah.
He always taught that, customer service is the most important. Then we got a manager there that had the opposite, and the store went to shit, so I left. When I took management principles in college, I actually did a pretty extensive write-up on the store and the whole culture of it and what happened there, and my instructor's like, wow, that's shitty. It was super detailed. They did a good job on that report. Get some more RF.
Do you have any of those crystals that fuse thingies make the essence?
Yeah, there's a master infusion crystal in there.
Oh, that's probably why. I was trying to just use regular. There we go.
And the master infusion crystal is the same as regular one. It just has infinite charges. That's the first thing I spent premium essence on.
Where's the recycler at? Gotta make the bows go to it again. Did you move it here, or is it still over here?
No, I put it in storage. It's okay. We don't have to worry about the bows. Storage can fit another 1,000,000 bows in it if it wanted to. How many diamonds do I have left? 2K. And I as a vendor. I'm also missing apples. What was that item you used at the beginning of the game to take out the leaves?
Take out what?
The leaves?
Crook.
I'm not a crook. Because this thing requires apples. Golden apple.
You check, there might be a bunch from the loot bags we open up.
Those are enhanced golden apples. They're a different type of golden apple. They don't work.
Oh.
I tried. What's your did you name your can you name your dragon?
I probably can. I just probably have to use one of those tag devices. Alrighty, where did you put that? This one.
I picked up 5 apples. 1 tree, 5 apple. Let's go again. Alright, that should be enough for now. Throw all the poop inside the storage too. You know what's the worst job? The store I work.
What's that?
So there are these things called salvage pallets. And they were the worst.
Like German sausage type worst?
Yes. Pretty much what it was is stuff that was damaged in the warehouse. We got super cheap to purchase the cases, and then they would be sent to us, and we just have to like open it up. There'd be like a broken one, so we'd have to clean the other ones, and then we could use the other cleaned product. So like a case of mayonnaise could have one broken in it, so we had to take the other ones out, wash off all the shitty mayonnaise off the ones that are still good.
Yeah.
And like normally when we did the loads, it was like, one pallet takes 2 hours, but a pallet of salvage stock took like 5 or 6 hours.
Jeez.
The worst was when we had something broken and inside it had already rotted. So you have to get rid of the rotten shit off the other ones.
Ugh.
I had a case of pickles where the pickles had turned to like dust, like gray dust. It was so disgusting. Yeah, there was some nasty shit in those ones. Generally ones like, if it feels like a soup cans with like dents in them, those were great because the dented cans we just reduced by like 30% and put in this cart for people.
Yeah.
And then those that don't sell within the week, we'd take and for the food bank.
Yeah, dented cans, there's generally nothing wrong with. Sometimes the dent was bad enough that it would crack the seal, but it's hard to tell sometimes.
Alright, what am I missing from here? Cores, emeralds. Nether stars. It was actually pretty funny because the stuff that was reduced, like, if we had any damaged stuff, we could reduce it, but at the same time, like, it's like, oh, there's a really damaged thing of ice cream, and I'm looking at it, I'm just like, oh, reduce it by 30%, then I'm just like, kind of want ice cream. A couple times I had my friends come in and they're just like, is there anything to be reduced? Because we had this huge shelf where we had the reduced stock that would go out on a cart the next day.
Yep.
But I mean, our boss pretty much told us, like, yeah, if you see something on them that you like, just put the 30% discount on it and, go up and buy it. And I was like, sweet. Now, what was really stupid is some people I didn't do this because this was fucking bad. Some people would, like, say, oh, I want this, and then they take the can to the back room, dent it, and then reduce it by 30% and buy it. I'm just like, you fucking idiot.
Yuck. Why? It's just cheating.
At that point, you're just costing the store money.
By the way, guys, we don't like cheaters.
Game Genie. Game Shark.
Well, that's kind of different. I guess I should specify. I mean,
But yeah, there are a couple times when
game special codes and stuff. But I mean, that's different than actually, like hacking the system or something like that.
Yeah, there are a couple times when one of my friends came in and they're just like, "You got any reduced stuff?" I'm just like, "Oh yeah." It's like, you want. It's like there's all this stuff. Just pick out what you want. I'll just write it down. And there was one time he went and seriously bought like $200 worth of stuff.
Jeez.
But I mean, that was like at reduced price, right? So he saves a lot. All right, which ones still need RF? Using up all my nether stars. Yeah, so one of these things takes a little bit longer to charge. Probably the one with the awakened core. I mean, maybe not. It looks like it's... Oh, emerald. Wait, why is that one taking so long? That's odd. Alright, so my armor is great. How many more upgrades do I need? There's movement speed and jump boost if I want. I don't think I need them. There's, what is it, dig speed, attack damage. Oh, I could use attack damage, definitely. And attack AoE.
AoE's not fun.
Yeah, because it just kills you. I'm definitely going to need the attack damage. So... Need to make an awakened core. Hi, Enderman. Bye, Enderman.
I just still hear his complaints.
Did you say you still hear his complaints?
Yeah.
Yep, just hanging out at work and Nestle truck driver comes by. It's like, yeah. I'd tell him a absolutely horrible racist joke, and then he'd be like, yeah, you guys want some ice cream? It's like,
yes.
what kind do you got? And he's like, well, I've got this, 4-liter tub of Neapolitan ice cream that's dented on the side, and I can't sell it, so here you go.
That guy's a saint.
Yes, he is. The other thing I used to do, if kids came into the store, I would always tell the parents, just let me know. It's like if I'd tell the kid, it's like, if you behave yourself, you can have some ice cream when when mommy finishes. Kids always love that too. Or make a kid cry because the kid doesn't behave himself, so the mom's just like, guess what, you don't get ice cream. Yep. Had that happen a couple of times. I remember when we had a super sale on frozen, like, the frozen concentrated juice.
Yeah.
We had one sale on one time. It was like, I think we were selling them for 19 cents a can.
Oh, geez.
Well, it's because it was a salvage pallet. Some company, like, had a shitload of, like, really damaged frozen juice concentrate.
Yeah.
So I think they sold it to us for like 2 cents a can. And then we're just like, okay, well, we'll sell it for like 20 cents then. Profit. And then after the 1 week where we sold, like, we got like 4 pallets of it or something ridiculous. And then the next week we're just like, well, okay, it's back to 99 cents. Keep forgetting them nether stars. Especially good during the summer. Some of the summer sales, like on ice cream, like there were a couple times when we filled the front bunker with ice cream and it would sell out in like an hour. Because it'd be like, what's the normal price of this ice cream? Like $8 per tub. We'll put it on sale for $2.99. And that was like the Nestle and the Breyers, like the second level, the premium ice cream.
Good stuff.
The good stuff. Yeah, there was 3 levels of ice cream. There was your basic, like, the tubs, the Dairyland tubs of 4 liter. Those were generally the lowest quality. Then you had your Breyers, your Nestle Legend and stuff like that, with and Dutchman Dairy were the second level, and then your highest level were like the Ben and Jerry's and the Haagen-Dazs. Those were super premium. It was like a little tiny like cup, and it's like $7. I remember when I started working in grocery, the 2-liter tubs of ice cream, the second level ice cream, were $2.99. When I stopped working in grocery, they were like $6.99, and then nowadays they're like $13.
You can get big tubs here free quite often. Only like it being a small town, they have those things where it's like, oh, you shop here so often you get points, whatever. But one of the things to get with them is the big giant tubs of ice cream for free.
Ice cream. Alright, well, I got all sorts of damage going on this stuff. Yep, I used a couple billion RF. Charge! 640 million RF. Man, I'm using so much energy.
Wait,
We're still using 70,000 RF per tick. Or is that just a balancing factor? Yeah, looks like that's just the balancing. It's like you're missing 5,000 glass. Guess I better bake some sand. I was going to start fiddling with RF worlds, but I want to get the Chaos Dragon dead. So if you always worked on, oh yeah, you worked on the oil rigs, right? And I tried to pull stories out of you last time, but you don't have very many.
It's just lame stuff. Go and, you work yourself out of a job being efficient out in the oil.
And you didn't have to deal on the customer side of things, right?
No.
Oh, I got another good story. So I don't like MLMs. You know what that is, right? The multi-level marketing. You know, people who like go to try to convince their friends to join them in the wonderful business deal.
Like a pyramid thingy, or?
Yeah, pyramid scheme.
Okay. I mean, I know of them too, just like through stories and stuff, but no, I don't know of them.
And back in, I think it was about 2005, I actually studied 10 different MLMs. Sorry, what was that?
Come on here.
Did you say come over here?
Yeah.
I'm just picking up all the loot. Some make it through, though.
That means I need more. I mean, need a second line of testicles.
So what exactly is the point of this?
Yes.
Gotcha. I understand completely. I was talking about an MLM. So this one time I went for lunch with like Dayton and my brother, and we were hanging out eating. But a table next to us, there was a person started talking about an MLM that I knew about because I did a research thing for the college. They funded, they gave us like a couple grand to go join like 10 different LMs and like do reviews on them and stuff.
Yeah.
So I did this, and like pretty much every single MLM I studied was just like, nope, scam. But the one that this person was touting was one that we actually determined was pretty much a scam. It's one of those ones where it's just like, you can make so much money, but out of like, thousands of people that join, only like, 0.1% are actually making anything decent. Like, everyone below that is like only in 4 figures.
Yeah.
So I interrupt this guy's spiel to like pretty much tell him what was wrong with it, and they're just like, "Oh, do you have the proof?" I'm just like, "Oh yeah," because they had their laptop there. It's like, just go to the site, which was like the site that we had the study on. And that guy was so pissed off. Don't interfere.
Don't interfere.
You're trying to scam your friend. How sad are you? I'm like, I used up so much energy, I'm building more solar panels. Next year's solar panel. is dragon eggs, which is kind of annoying.
Dragon eggs make solar panels?
Yeah, you need the tier 7 plus some dragon eggs, and then that one after that requires wyvern cores, and the one after that requires chaotic shards.
Oh, jeez.
But I mean, once you're getting into the dragon egg one, the ender conduits no longer can transfer enough energy per tick. So I mean, once you get to that point, it's just like you just use the flux because you should have all sorts of materials to transport that shit. I made a cool furnace. Alright, what else was I upgraded? The armor is pretty much fully upgraded, I'd say. I do need to fill this up. That's going to drain all sorts of energy. So my armor is using 1.02 billion RF. Then I have a capacitor that can hold another 640 million. I almost feel like I'm gonna need like better solar panels. RF per shot 8 million. What is going on, Bo?
So you get one shot.
What happens if I turn on everything on this Bodamac?
Do you even have enough RF to shoot it at that point?
Nope. Because it takes 2 billion RF per shot. Sorry, 337 million. Two of the things are incompatible with each other.
Oh.
So you just turn one off. It only takes 274,000 if you actually use regular arrows.
Well, that's silly, though.
Once you do, it takes 8 million. And the thing itself holds 256 million. And I have 640 million backup. I wish the backup flux capacitor carried more. I remember they used to hold like 2 billion. So I have like 70,000 RF per tick. High five.
Dang it.
If I want to make one thing of the next year's solar panel, I need 2 dragon hearts. And like 6 nether stars. If I was going to do that, I need more wither essence. Alright, what was I doing? Oh, I gotta enchant my stuff too. Alright, what do I enchant with?
Everything.
Gonna need protection, so that means dark steel. Molten dark steel.
Lucky
Can't
eggs.
Wait, what?
Lucky eggs. I got an apple out of them.
Alright, time to alloy some shit together. That'll take a while. So while that's working through that shit, I'll do some other enchants. Sharpness. Let's get some lapis. Can't remember. Sharpness overwrites the other damage up, I think, doesn't it?
Which way?
You know things like smite, the sharpness overrides them, doesn't it?
I'm not sure.
I don't know how many enchants of these I can put on these redstone. Flint. Let's see what I can do with this. All these items. I hear zappy shit going on.
I just left it on.
Sharpness 5. This one is looting 3. Uses some of this experience. Cost 5. Power 5. Sharpness takes 6. I'll take 9. I'm just picking up random shit now. Check my dark steel is done. No, it's not. That takes a while.
Making more oil.
What do you need oil for?
Treated wood.
Alright, creosote oil. Fortune, sharpness, looting efficiency. And this one has power 5. Dark steel give me protection. High 5.
Dang it.
I'll need 4 books for protection. What else have we got here? Soulbound. That's something I need in my life. I would need 7. Make 7. All done. Soulvile Enderman. I don't have any soulium. What do I happen to the soul vial?
I don't have it.
Guess I should make more smelters.
Alrighty, I need 4 times 16 of these.
I was thinking about putting the smelters like up in the sky. Dang it. Pull the mic.
What'd you do?
I did the thing where I'm like, I need to smelt, dark steel, so I put iron in there, and then it smelts it into those things used to make the storage.
Oh, yeah.
So you finished your fence, or are you still making more fences because enemies are getting by?
I'm probably going to make more fence, a second fence. That way no enemies...
I probably have just a couple hours left because I'm about to kill the ender dragons.
I'll be fine.
You'll survive.
Yeah.
The lead thing doesn't auto work, so you're gonna have to empty the box now and then. Alright, book and quill. Getting my enchanting done. That's enough of that shit. And pick up shit. Alright. Man, I wish the range was longer. What are you giggling at, dick? Alright. Protection 4.
Or what?
For my armor. Dang it, I need more fused cord.
More which?
Fused quartz. It's easy to make. It's just annoying because I'm making a whole bunch of dark steel right now too. So. I was like, man, I need to wait for Enderman to spawn. Nope, I just go to the end and pick some up. I guess I just jump in the portal. I don't have to actually warp back. Alright, and I don't actually have a Soulbinder. How I make. Like that. And 6 levels.
Killed all the Endermen.
And I just need 6 levels to go into this thing to bind some souls. Capacitor. And then how many levels is this? 14. Really upgrading my ship. High five. How's the durability of your armor?
I should still be good.
Ever since I shot you and took away 2,000?
I mean, they're all still over 3,000. Except for the head. The head's under 3,000.
Googly Eye Enderman. Six more level. $14 more levels. $19 level. $5 levels. Using up this experience. Windmill for the land. Wait, you made windmill?
Apparently, this is my first windmill I made.
I already have sharpness 5 on. Check the dark steel. Dark steel's getting there. Man, I'm buff as shit now. Got all sorts of attack damage. My Draconic Power does 108 attack damage now. There's a car alarm going off. Can you hear that?
Yes.
Grab another Enderman. Happens to be a lot of... Uh-oh.
You have left the game.
Yep, my game crashed. Cut to Mike's footage. What's Mike doing?
Building power lines.
More?
Yeah.
What for?
To have more windmills.
Why?
That's a lot of glue balls over there.
Why, when you can just build one solar panel that equals 40 windmills?
Because I've got poop power too.
I'd say that's clean energy, but it doesn't really sound like it. So in my long tenure doing retail, I think I've actually hit maybe 3 or 4 people. Shoplifter took a swing at me and I gave him a Bruce Lee kick.
Well, I mean, you can't because you're Asian.
Yeah, he took a swing at me and I avoided it, and I stepped in and gave him a Bruce Lee kick into a display of soup. Looking back, though, because I was only like, what, I would have been 19 when that happened, or 8. At that time, I was just like, haha, you're done, and I just dragged him out of the store and left. I really probably should have called, like, an ambulance.
Maybe.
But I mean, 10 minutes later, he wasn't there anymore, so. He either got kidnapped and murdered or just took off on his own. I remember when my manager uppercut a guy through the front window of the store. I wasn't actually there for it, but I heard about it. That Because I went to work one day and there's like one of the windows like being repaired. Like, what the hell happened? It's like, oh, manager caught a shoplifter. The guy took a swing and, well, manager swung back and knocked him through the window.
Kind of really bad on my audio, but
Your internet sucks.
yep.
How much does your internet cost, by the way, for such garbage?
That's a good question. I think it's around 100 a month.
For internet that's like dial-up speed?
Better than dial-up.
But not by much.
Yeah.
Pick up 6 levels again. This again. Accidentally put my crystals in storage. You done too? $28 levels. And the stuff just flying into my inventory. Alright, I believe it said 28. All sorts of protection. Oh yeah, and 14. I'm turning my magnet off. That's annoying. Going back to the end, picking up another Enderman. Back through the portal. Back over here to... Was it 6 levels? Does it actually use up 6 levels or the experience of 6 levels? The experience of 6 levels. Good to know. 50 fuel left in my DAT location. Just fly back and forth. What's up? Yeah, you're just trolling the enemy.
Yes.
Did you build your second layer?
Not yet. I just finished extra power to send to it.
Oh, you can actually send more power for more damage? Just needed.
Just because it'll probably need it in the end. Because I gotta make another. $11.
Rotating heads. What other stories did I tell in 7 days that I can rehash here because it's been a long time since I told them? The owner of the store that I worked. One time he caught a shoplifter and he chased after the guy, and the guy got in his car and he went to pull the guy out of the car, and the guy tried to drive away with him hanging out of the car.
Oh, jeez.
So the owner caught him with assault with a deadly weapon, I believe.
Yeah?
Alright, done with the soul vial. Now I just need lots of 14s. It's funny though, because the owner's daughter worked in the store too, and she was like crazy. There was one time I had a suspected shoplifter. So I told her about it, and we watched the guy, and we noticed that, yeah, he was obviously shoplifting. But we checked at the door, and yeah, he had stuff, and she, like, literally flipped her shit on the guy. It was hilarious. She was like, because, you know, the guy tried to run away to tackle him.
Yeah.
And she's, like, standing over him, was like, I knew it, you fucker! You were stealing shit, you dumbass! Like, she just went to town on the guy.
They're making 11 more Tesla coils.
If I enchant protection for... Soulbound is 5. If I do Soulbound first... Protection is 5. Alright, doesn't really matter. Alright. Anvil's done. Need a new anvil.
Watch you just go in and one-shot the Chaos Dragon after all this.
Chaos Dragon's pretty strong, if I recall. It's like just getting completely overprepared. There's an actual manga, an isekai manga, about this guy gets teleported to this other world, but he's like super overly cautious.
Which is it called?
I can't remember what it's called, but something to do with being overcautious. But he's like super overcautious to the point that like the goddess is just like, oh, it's like this place is being attacked, you should go protect him. He's like, all right, well, I'm gonna go in this place between time and space to power up, and he literally goes in there and like powers up like to ridiculous levels where he's just like, okay, I'm ready, and he just walks up and pretty much just one shots the demon. All right. Also, I guess I should soulbind my dislocator as well. I haven't built in a long time, so my builder's one can go away. Guess that means another crystal.
Pick up all this loot left behind on the vents.
And another soul vial. Back to the end. Pick up another Enderman. Pick up some levels. Rotating head. Another book and quill. 14 levels. There's probably 4. Everything else has been 4. Yep, 4. Soulbound. Nice. Alright. I'm going to soulbind my magnet too. Is that even soulbindable? One way to find out. Compressed Enderman. I want to hit you. Oh, alright. Hit the compressed Enderman, it just dies. Back home. Back to rotating head. Rotation. Book and quill. Oh yeah, Mike, I was going to ask you, what do you produce on your farm?
Sorry, what was that?
What do you produce on your farm?
Hey.
Hey! Sorry, what was that?
We do hay and we run cattle over the summer.
Oh, it can be soulbound too. Nice.
We have a couple horses, but they're what is known in the farming community as hayburn.
As what?
Hay burners. They
Oh, hay burners. You use up more resources than they produce.
yes.
Sounds inefficient. If I was Asian, I'd get rid of them.
Not my call. I don't use them. One of them's really cool though. It's a brown horse named Charlie Brown.
And how is it cool? What does it do?
Oh, he's just super easy going. Like, as far as horses go, he's like super lazy. So he's really easy to work with.
Pictures?
I got lots. I share them on, well, the other Discords that we're in, but I guess I never shared them in our Discord. I should.
I wonder if I can enchant the Draconic Bow with Infinity so I don't actually need arrows when I turn off the Draconic arrows.
Yes.
One way to find out. Could take 6. 7. Experiment. Yeah, I can. But I'm going to turn off that stupid magnification.
Oh, you have it so that when you go to aim your bow, it super magnifies everything?
Yeah, 275,000 per shot is a little more manageable than 8 million. And I can enchant my boots and shit too. I wish you could see like how much total armor and stuff it gives me. Oh well. Well, my thing is, I think I'm ready to fight the Ender Dragon, so I think I'm good to call it here. You trolling these guys some more?
Ah, I'm not ready yet. I'm still hooking things up.
You want to make it
You
daytime?
should come down lower and just hold them off for a second. I'm just about done hooking everything up.
Poke. can't spawn if I'm here. Shit's just flying into my inventory. You know what you should do? Make this platform go way out here, and then put conveyor belts through it.
We're just taking all the enemies through it. That'll be next episode. Okay, I would not stand there.
So does it actually like charge the fence?
Yes.
Whee! Heh. What are you gonna do, Tesla Coil? Ow! If I go, can you hear the sound effect of here? Turn them off first.
Yeah, I did.
Oh, compressed creeper. Boop. All right, listen to when I touch the fence. It still hurts when they're off, right?
Yes.
Listen to this. All right, let me recharge my flux capacitor. All right, there we go. You've got your weird shit, and I'm ready to take on the Chaos Dragon.
I'm gonna extend that one platform out so that more enemies can spawn, and probably, maybe not make 1 billion conveyors, but
the conveyors are cheap too. You can just build the same ones as I've used inside the mob spawner there.
Oh, okay.
All right. Next
Let me
time.
turn this off, otherwise
Next
it'll
time.
be
I'll
nasty.
kill Chaos Dragon, maybe. Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching. I'll see if I can name Steve.
Hey guys, if you enjoyed the video, make sure you leave a comment, like it, and share it with your friends. You can also click on the left button if you want to subscribe, and the right one to watch more Minecraft. Thanks for watching!